It's a beautiful morning here at Inioluwa, and we're live at the studios of iPower 102.7 FM. This is your delectable sports program, Sports Diaries, and I am Sports Steve. And this beautiful morning, of course, I will be taking you on an eventful ride through the world of sport, beginning from the latest sports update, expert analyses, and exciting highlights in the sporting arena, beginning strong from the MPFL, where we've got this on Shooting Stars and the win at Barrow FC. Shooting Stars forward Austin Oyemachi said that the away win over Barrow FC was important for the team. The Inioluwa Warriors defeated Barrow FC 1-0 at the Sani Abacha Stadium last Sunday. It was Shooting Stars' second away win of the season. Oyemachi played a key role in the win with an impressive walk rate. The former Rangers forward expressed his readiness to help his team achieve their goal. Oyemachi said, and I quote, "I was fortunate to be there at the back line to help Shooting Stars get the maximum point against Barrow FC. It was a good feeling for the team to get maximum point after going for the 2 away games. I am ready to help the team whenever I am called upon." And that was from Oyemachi. Where I've got this coming from the Super Eagles as they landed fast for the AFCON 2025. The Super Eagles have touched down in Fes, Morocco for the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Head coach Eric Shell and his players arrived in Morocco City on Thursday night. They spent 5 days in preparatory camp in Cairo, Egypt. The Super Eagles lost 2-1 to the Pharaohs of Egypt in their only pre-AFCON friendly at the Cairo International Stadium on Tuesday. The 3-time African champions will intensify preparations for the competition today. Nigerians' opening fixtures is against the 5 Stars of Tanzania next Tuesday. Now talking MPFL, still talking MPFL, where I've got this on Barrow FC as they face Rivers United in a rescheduled fixture today. Barrow FC who trade tackles with Rivers United in the Nigerian Premier Football League MPFL. Matchday 5 rescheduled fixtures today. The encounter is built for the Sani Abacha Stadium in Ghana. The game was moved from the initial date due to Rivers United participation in the CAF Champions League. Both teams will be meeting for the first time in the MPFL. Barrow FC have managed 2 wins from their last 7 MPFL matches, while Rivers United are yet to taste defeat in 4 games. The Malia boys are 19th on the league table, while Rivers United top the MPFL table with 33 points. Still talking AFCON 2025 in the world of soccer, of course, where I've got this coming from Mamouche as he says Egypt got an 4-8 title. Egypt forward Omar Mamouche believes the Pharaohs have enough quality to win the 2025 African Cup of Nations. The Pharaohs are the most successful team in the history of the competition with 7 titles. Osam Hassan's side failed to progress beyond the group stage in the last edition of the competition. Mamouche is confident they can conquer the continent again. He said, and I quote, "We are going to win the African Cup of Nations, of course, and then the World Cup." Egypt is drawn in Group B with South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Angola. Yes, talking the FIFA Best Awards, where I've got this this as Jordi slams Messi over voting choice. Ella Ringuto Pandit, Jota Jordan has eat out at the Argentina captain Lionel Messi over his choice of voting during the 2025 FIFA Best Awards. Recall that Messi had voted for Paris Saint-Germain forward Ousmane Dembele as his first choice to win the FIFA Best Awards for the men category. The Inter Miami forward then voted the Madrid Kylian Mbappe as his second choice and Barcelona Lamine Yamal as the third choice. However, Jordi was not pleased with Messi as he highlighted how the 8-time Ballon d'Or winner chose Mbappe and the Madrid player over Yamal. Jordi further said on account, this is a stab in the back of Lamine Yamal. A betrayal. One plays for Madrid and the other wears a 10th at Barca. I am saying this very seriously. This is very significant. Meanwhile, Yamal has so finished second in the 2025 Ballon d'Or rankings behind Dembele after helping Barcelona to win a domestic double last season. After 2025, we have got this on our very own Super Eagles as they intensify preparation in phase. The Super Eagles will intensify preparation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations with 2 training sessions today. The players and the officials arrived their base in Fes, Morocco on Thursday night. Last night, training session was cancelled due to the team's late arrival in Fes. The first training session will start at 10 a.m. local time, while the second session will begin at 6 p.m. local time. The Super Eagles are gearing up for their opening fixtures against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Tuesday's encounter will hold at the Complex Sportive does first. It will kick off by 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, moving ahead to the EPL, we have got this coming from Sunny the East, talking about Manchester United. Liverpool legend Remy Sonas has suggested that Manchester United only have 2 non-average players, Matthews Connor and Brian Mbemo, in their squad. The Sonas, who describe Connor and Mbemo as good players, also insisted that the Red Devils will not finish the Premier League top 4 under their manager Ruben Amorim this season. Speaking with Newsman, Sonas stated that coach Man United are still average. Is it Ruben Amorim's fault? No. Matthews Connor and Brian Mbemo are good players, but the rest of them are high average lot. I don't see them getting to top 4 this season, which they have to do so. Manchester United are the biggest clubs in English football, maybe the second, third biggest clubs in the world. But right now, they are going through a difficult period. Manchester United are not participating in the UEFA Champions League this season after failing to secure a top 4 finish in the Premier League last term. Yes, and I've got this coming from Odegbami as he says the Super Eagles are not just good enough. Nigerian football legend Shago Odegbami has said he has stopped following the Super Eagles preparation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations, insisting the team were not good enough after their failure to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Speaking with Newsman in New York, the former Green Eagle winger said Nigerians' exit from the World Cup players are deeply affected him and many football-loving Nigerians deepening interest in the national team ahead of the continental tournament. He said in our coach, I am not following the preparations for AFCON since our exit from the World Cup qualifiers. The reality is that some of us gave up because football is our business and qualifying for the World Cup is the peak of our business. If further added that the team did not merit qualification for the World Cup, citing a lack of effort and quality in their campaign. Yes, moving on, still talking talking soccer. I have got this coming from Mikel Obi as he slams the NFF. Former Super Eagles captain Mikel Obi has criticized Nigerians' preparation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations, launching a scathing attack on the Nigerian Football Premier League. The Nigerian Football Federation of ongoing administrative issues. Speaking with newsman, Mikel expressed disappointment with the build-up to the tournament, which kicks off on Sunday in Morocco, and questioned how a national coach could be owed salaries at such critical stage. He said, and I quote, "I am not impressed at all with the preparation after everything that happened with the World Cup qualifiers. You would expect things to be better." Who has demanded, Mikel has demanded the resignation of the NFF board following Nigeria's failure to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. We're moving on. Well, we've got this coming from Inioluwa as his injuries spark Celtic criticism. Celtic have been criticized for their treatment of Kelechi Iheanacho after the Nigerian striker suffered his second hamstring injury since joining the Scottish club in August. Iheanacho lasted just 30 minutes during Celtic League Cup final defeat to St. Mirren on Sunday before pulling his hamstring, having been Celtic's best performer before the injury. Football pundits Peter Martin and Tom McManus described the former Leicester City striker as a panic buyer and accused Celtic of battering him with fitness work despite his lack of match sharpness after leaving Sevilla. They both said, and I quote, "Iheanacho does have good moments, can hold the ball, can bring people in, can create chances and get to the end of them as well. But he isn't fit. It's a panic buy. He has pulled his hamstring twice. He was out of the game. They had to bring on Johnny Kenny. The game was up, not down. A Celtic waiting in August, and then bringing in a player who wasn't up for too much fitness." McManus also added, "What they have done is he wasn't playing for Sevilla. They've got him in the last minute. They have panicked. They have got him in, battered him in 2 weeks before he started playing, fitness-wise, to get him up to speed." Yes, moving on, as I've got this coming from Napoli, as they beat Milan 2-0 in Italian Super Cup semi-finals. Napoli downed AC Milan 2-0 in yesterday's Italian Super Cup semi-finals in Riyadh. David Neres opened the scoring near the break with Rasmus Højlund lighting low shot after the hour, sealing the encounter at the King Saud University Stadium, one of the proposed venues of the 2034 World Cup. The Syria champion will face the winner on today. Second semi-finals between Bologna and Milan in Monday finals. Napoli captain Giovanni Di Lorenzo said, and I quote, "We put in big performances, both in commitment and intent. It is an important win for the team." Milan's boss, Mr. Massimiliano Allegri, said, and I quote, "Once again, we've conceded 2 goals far too easily." Napoli are seeking their third win in the annual competition, but first since 2014. The win in Saudi Arabia was a quick pick-me-up after Napoli lost 1-0 to Udinese in the league at the weekend to leave them third 2 points adrift at Inter and 1 behind Milan. I've got this, still talking soccer, I've got this from Awaziam, as he says, Egypt lost useful Afghan reserves, and now Nigerian defender Chidozie Awasiama has described Tuesday's 2-1 defeat to Egypt in Cairo as a valuable test ahead of the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Speaking with newsmen after the friendly, Awasiam said the game offered an opportunity to evaluate new players, try out tactics, and assess the team's readiness for the tournament. He explained, and I quote, "I think it was a good test for us. Egypt is not an easy team to play against. They have a number of quality players. The purpose of the game was to test our ability for Afghan and for the coach to try new players on tactics." The Super Eagles drew level through Awasiam Eda in the first half stoppage time. Kanslin Ahmed Sabah's earlier opener for the host. Egypt regained the lead short after the restart when Mustafa Mohamed finished past the Maso Basogi, securing a 2-1 victory. Awasiam added that despite the result, Nigeria dominated large periods and will take this positive into the tournament. Still talking FIFA awards. Well, we've got this on Shell. Nigerian Super Eagles head coach Eric Shella was notably absent at the FIFA released the official list of voters for the 2025 Best FIFA Football Awards. Despite extensive Nigerian involvement across voting and expert panels, Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie was Nigerian sole nominee across 11 awards categories and in recognition for a performance with Brighton, Paris FC and the Super Falcons. Nigerians, however, featured prominently in the decision-making process as captains, coaches, media representatives, and members of the FIFA expert panels. Nnadozie was shortlisted for Best FIFA Women Goalkeeper and Best FIFA Women 11 following the standout session. She played a decisive role at the Paris Saint-Germain Paris FC stunned Paris Saint-Germain in the Coupe de France final, giving a clean sheet before saving 2 penalties in the shootout. At the international level, she recorded 4 clean sheets in 6 matches as Nigeria defeated Morocco in Rabat to reclaim the Women's African Cup of Nations. Despite those heroics, Nnadozie finished joint last in voting for the Best FIFA Women 11 with her and 17 other goalkeepers failing to receive a vote in the category won by England and Hampton. Hampton also claimed the Best FIFA Women Goalkeeper Award, finishing ahead of Spain Catacol. Yes, moving on, let's quickly take this one from the world of basketball. We have got this on Junior the Tigers as they surge in FIBA rankings. Nigerian Junior the Tigers have recorded a significant rise in the latest FIBA World Ranking goals, climbing 9 places to 26th and emerging as one of the biggest movers in the newly released standing published yesterday. The update places Nigeria among the top climbers globally, ranking as the 4th biggest mover overall and the highest ranked nation to make such a leap within the top 30. The Junior Tigers now sit 3rd in Africans with 469.5 points behind Mali, who are 16th, and Egypt, who climbed 4 places to 21st. At the summit, there was no change as the United States retained top spot with 787.3 points ahead of Spain and Canada. The Americans consolidate their lead following another dominant showing at the FIBA Under-19 Women Basketball World Cup in Giuseppe, where they won a 4th consecutive title. Yes, moving on to the world of boxing, we've got this one coming from Anthony Joshua as he battles Paul in Miami today. Anthony Joshua faces Jake Paul battling one of boxing's most divisive fights in Miami today, with the British-born Nigerian heavyweight vowing to end the YouTuber run. Joshua, 36-year-old, returns to the ring for the first time since the 5th round knockout loss to Daniel Dubious last September, while Paul is having his 14th professional bout following a point win over former world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in June. At the final press conference on Wednesday, Paul predicted the biggest upset in the history of sport and claimed that he is more important for boxing than anyone else in the last decade. The odds are stacked against me. There is no sporting team in history that have gone together where it's bigger of the difference in terms of skill, experience, and resume, height, and weight. So this is going to be the biggest upset in the history of sports, and you guys get to witness it. Joshua outlined a sense of responsibility to beat Paul on behalf of the boxing world in the 8th round heavyweight bout at the Kaseya Center, which will be streamed live on Netflix. Now, let's quickly take this. The fixtures that are going to be happening this weekend, beginning from the features that are going to be happening today, the 19th of December. Starting from the English Champions League, West Swansea City versus Wrexham will kick off by 9 p.m. And to the MPL, where MPFL, where Barrow FC, Barrow versus Rivers United will kick off by 4 p.m. Yes, and with that, we've come to a wrap on today's edition of Sport Diaries. Many thanks to those who made today's program possible. Many thanks to those who are here with me in the studios this beautiful morning. Many thanks to those who tuned in to listen to this program. Until next time, I remain your favorite sports diva. Keep loving the game and stay sporting. God bless you.